So this is identity part 2. Young people are drawn together over common interests. We'd like to know what you think brings young people together. What do you think brings young people together, Alex?
Well, from university, I ended up socialising with a lot of people from my course, which is fashion. So our common interest is fashion and like what job we want in the future, and like probably what we enjoyed at school, like art and stuff. But I'd say friends from home is just because we ended up at the same school, so lived in the same area. So not really that we had so much in common. That just like, oh, you're especially drawn to people in the school. So I ended up in a group of like 8 girls, similar sporting interests, similar taste in clothing and stuff.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But in school, I reckon boys are drawn together usually like through teams. So my first friends was the rugby team, and then as I moved through school, the common interest that drove me was, to be fair, was driving around in cars and smoking ganj. To be fair, most of the time.
Bullying kids.
No, not bullying kids at all. Yeah, and then really we sort of grouped that because we didn't want to hang out with the kids that didn't have cars because they would always try and get in your car and make you drive them around places. And neither did you want to hang out with the kids that haven't got any weed because they'd be trying to get in your car and smoke your weed as well. So it was just a grouping of the more elite car owning weed smokers. Um, yeah, next question is thinking about emos, skaters, and chavs. Do you think you've ever been part of a similar group? If so, tell us about it. What attracted you to that group? If not, what do you think of these groups? Do any of your friends belong to a similar group? If you are in one of these groups, what is it that brings you together? That's too many questions. Um, yeah, well, everyone's always known about different groups, but I wouldn't say you don't make a conscious decision to join a group, or I never. I just feel that you just sort of join a group through your actions and what your interests are, maybe like music, friends, sports, or whatever they may be, and that you sort of join a group. I don't think that anything attracted me to a certain group. I know that some things didn't attract me to certain groups, like them kids with black coats.
Go.
The goths, yeah, I hate the goths just because
It
they just look
attracted you to a
strange.
group.
Well, they just look strange.
Things attracted you towards a group, like dress sense, music.
No, but that's what I mean. I didn't.
You
I
didn't
made
like.
my own sense, and then I moved. Other people placed me within that group. I never like tried to be part of that group on purpose.
No.
Things that I do, other people had then placed me into a group.
But didn't you hang out with people that dress similarly?
Yeah, because we had similar other interests. It wasn't, oh, let's all hang out because we have hats or whatever. Group.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what do you think of these groups? Were you ever part of a group?
Um.
You enjoy a bit of Star Trek, don't you?
When I was in primary school, I guess it was kind of chavvy, but I think that was just the type of primary school I went to. It was just everyone wore tracksuits, everyone wore like hoodies and caps and stuff. And then like had an experimental period when I got to secondary school where I bought a Slipknot hoodie, but went off it really quickly. So probably not like I've never identified with a group because it didn't stick for very long. There were more phases, but no, I'd say briefly.
Okay, now we've mentioned a few of these tribes. Are there any other groups of young people you can name? Emos, chavs, goths. At uni, there's loads of groups. Skaters,
Ras,
geeks. What? Boffins.
I think that's the name of the me.
Nah, because a geek, you're just geeky, whereas a boffin, you actually might be clever as well. Any more? Slutty girls.
Slutty boys. Maybe like the fat kids or the
Fat kids.
like on
The
like on Mean
criers.
Girls where they say the kids that kids that eat their feelings and
The
and the
criers.
kids that don't eat anything and like looking at like a sprout.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Any more, Penrose? Okay, well, anyway, the last question is: are there any that we don't know about, or any you think might be specific to your area?
I think there's a lot of cultural groups around Birmingham, I guess.
Yeah,
That divided people a little bit in school.
yeah, of course, because but then I wouldn't say it's just that. It's because like
Yeah, you have similar things to identify with, same
yeah,
as all like other groups end up in school.
yeah, I wouldn't say there's any like real specific to the area people that you'd be able to say because I mean there's Asian people, yeah, I know, everywhere. So I don't know. Like the uni area, I mean, there's uni kids in it. That's a specific type of area, I guess. But apart from that, I can't really think of any. I'm guessing there's different amounts of different of these types of people in different areas, but not any that are really specific.